All right, so it's game time. You're ready to go. Just keep sipping water. Don't chug. Even when it hits halftime, don't chug water. Um, you're not going to get dehydrated over 45 minutes. You're going to obviously go through water, but being able to drink it slowly over halftime is going to be your best bet. That being said, maybe drink a few ounces every 5 minutes during halftime. Let's say you have a 15-minute halftime. That way you're still drinking about 20 ounces over the halftime period. It is granted that you are going to have a lower water amount in your system by the end of the game versus the time you started. So I would never view halftime at getting those levels all the way back to where they were from the start. Just because you're not as hydrated as you were at the start doesn't mean you're dehydrated. You're just kind of maintaining that level. And think about it, if you're drinking that much water at halftime, you're just going to have a bunch of it sitting in your system, kind of sloshing around in your stomach. And like I said before, when you drink a lot of water in a short period of time, you're not able to let your body regulate those electrolyte levels, and that's when people can start cramping and such. Also, halftime, I would consume some sort of sugar or just some sort of simple carbohydrates, whether it's a gel. This is when it's better to have the sugar Gatorade or the sugar Body Armor versus the lights that have no sugar in them. You want the sugar, you're using the sugar. The sugar helps with sodium intake. And what does sodium help with your body other than being an electrolyte? It helps you retain water. So that helps you hold the water in your system, and that's why it's important to have those in your system while you're eating. Not to mention the extra calories are going to help replenish some glycogen stores so you don't feel as fatigued. That's going to be your main focus throughout the game. Now, obviously, temperature is going to play a big role. I would say it's harder to make sure you're hydrated during the cold because you're not necessarily going to have that thirst. You're not going to feel the sweat. Just know you're still going through that water and you're still having those electrolytes used. So don't, put a little more emphasis in that when it's cold. Obviously, when it's hot, it's a lot more satisfying to drink and have those cold drinks at halftime. So I'm not really concerned that anyone's not going to have that come halftime. You're going to have that urge to drink water. A lot of it's just going to be to make sure you have it on the field. Be self-dependent. Don't think the event's going to provide any. Even if they do, that's great. Be responsible for your own hydration and put that as a priority so you can take care of yourself.